It's been a very sad day today. Talking obviously about the MotoGP rider Jason. I'm not going to try and say his last name because I don't want to make a mess of it. Yeah, really shocking. Really sad. Thinking of his friends and family in a horrible time. He was only 19, second year in the championship, and thinking of everybody associated with Jason. Thoughts go out to him, and I do hope the other riders that are involved are also okay from a mental point of view as well. It's a sad day. It's a sad time, and thoughts are with everybody. I'll now just set up the stream and I'll be back, but just take a bit of time to think about him.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon. You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Right, we are back in the game. So, where are we going to land?
Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
I am Pinpoint Cox, Pinpoint UK. My Twitter handle is Pinpoint Cox. Play a bit of Warzone, talk a bit of MotoGP, try and mix the two. Sometimes, like last week, without any success on the Warzone front, but hopefully the chat is decent enough to keep you entertained, and you might actually find it fun a bit. Sometimes it doesn't go quite to plan. What I've been up to, it's been relatively busy this weekend.
Get to work.
Not crazy busy.
Heal up and move out.
Oh, that was a crazy. Good. That looks quite dodgy. Trying to mix a little bit of MotoGP and Warzone in, and obviously we had
Now go sort this fucker out.
a race today. at Mugello. Wow, that was lucky. That was very lucky. Yeah, I had a race today at Mugello. Obviously, very sad news this morning after the Moto 3 race. Not what anybody wanted. Really,
Destination mark.
quite shocking. Obviously, the races went ahead. With the Moto 2 kind of going just after, and then MotoGP a bit further after that. But yeah, it was, you know, talking about the race, it was a pretty good race. I will warn you now, but if you haven't watched the race already, there are going to be spoilers. So please, if you're wanting to watch it and not know the result, then yeah, time to turn off now. And please pick up the stream kind of after you've picked it up. I could do with an LC10, you know. I could do with an LC10 or something. Probably stop and power. Oh, I'll put it in this one instead. So yeah, but please turn over if you haven't seen it already. But if you're happy to listen to the results from my point of view, oh, that's annoying. Do you know what? I'll take that back. Just keep the Farah's a bit of a longer range weapon. That's up top, isn't it? Yeah, a very, very sad day. But the race was a good one. It was very interesting, and that's what I'm first going to talk about. Just review the race, who did well, in my opinion, who needs to do better, and then after that, I'm going to talk a little bit about Kantaro specifically. You know, is this guy the real deal? Yeah, is he the real deal? Could he win the World Championship this year? My thoughts on it, and yeah, just my honest thoughts, and that's all you'll get from me, kind of honesty, what I think is the state of play. Come on, I need some cash. Definitely need some cash. Not anything there. And then just to sort of finish the stream off, we'll talk about 3 ups and 3 downs. So, you know, who or what are 3 people or teams who have done really well and have come out of Mugello sort of hopeful and having done a good job, and who are the 3 that are kind of probably asking themselves questions. And again, this is all my opinions. Please don't take it as gospel, because I put myself out there as I know quite a bit about MotoGP. I don't know everything. I certainly don't know anything. So, you know, I might be wrong. If I am, if in your opinion wrong, tell me, and I will have a debate.
Recon's up.
UAV entering the AO.
Right, where's... Okay. Mini Twins is then... Just getting the loadout there. Let's go and get my loadout from here.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Doesn't look like there's anybody here. We'll get the loadout. sadly, doesn't look like we'll
Friendly loadout drop on the
use
way.
this stopping power anyway. Let's try the PK out truss I've got. I have changed my classes up a little bit actually, to make it better to go for bounties. The reason I've set that
Enemy UAV overhead.
up, that'll do it, thank you. Now that could be the fella coming from this side, because he was at the buy station. No one here. So yes, that's stream. This is a stream, and yeah, come and say hello, especially if you're just picking this up.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
So there should be someone here.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy UAV overhead.
Move on my waypoint. Good to go.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Don't know how I'm alive.
The enemy took that one.
Two
We'll be
people on
back.
there. Yeah. So yes. Yeah, good race, I thought, to be honest. Kantaro was sublime, I think. It was a really mature performance from Kantaro. He got away pretty well. The Yamaha whole shot device seemed to do really well for Kantaro, to be honest. So that worked really well from his point of view. He didn't lose a huge amount of places. Bagnaia came through, and it was a real disappointment that Bagnaia came off on lap 2. He looked really strong, and it looked actually like he had the pace to run with Kantaro through 3 practices as well. So we kind of lost out on that race-long battle. It was really disappointing. But looking back, the commentators look back, it looked like he just tapped the curb with his rear wheel on the outside, and it just, because he was leant over, just unsettled the rear, and off it went. It lit up and off it went, and just low sided off, and you could see the disappointment with him in his home race. Never actually won a MotoGP race. That was a good, what a perfect day that would have been for him, but sadly it wasn't to be. And from then on, it was Zarco who kind of really gave Kantaro a little bit of an issue to start with. But yeah, he got past, in Zarco's time past a couple of times. Came past a couple of times on the straight. That's the Zarco development path. he must have a turbocharger on it somewhere. It's just bonkers how much quicker Ducati are than everyone, but especially kind of the Yamahas. And he came past him, and Kantari knew he had to break it. If he didn't get away,
warm up done. Time to kick
then
this off.
he'd be sort of brought into the fold and a bigger battle. And yeah, he did really well. He got past Darko early on and just absolutely hammered. And you know what Pierre was thinking? He was thinking, look, a couple of qualifying laps now, bang, and off he went. Zarco couldn't keep up with him. And he had, I think, a quarter of a second after the ahead on the first lap where he was able to break away, and then from then on he kind of built it up to, I think it was about 4 seconds at the end, but it took him a while. You know, it was only a couple of I'll go airport again. No buys though, sadly, but yeah, we'll see. Well, it was a good start.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
That's not going to help me. That will help me a bit more. So yeah, Kantari absolutely did exactly what he needed to do.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Clutch. I think we're clear there. Oh. Have I got... Did I pick one up? Can't remember even picking one up. That's fair enough. So yeah, ran a brilliant race. Just... Oh, no, I thought that was Frank. It was the perfect race, really, from his point of view. And really pleased for him. We obviously, at Jerez, had the arm pump issue, which we've been able to fix by the look of it, which is really good news. Not just for Control, but for us, just to... Oh, that was a flag again. Excellent, getting some good money. Although I did notice there isn't a buy around airport, so that's a bit of a... Hey, we've got some kind of... yeah, that's definitely better than the LC10. Well, I say it's not like crazily better, but it is better. And then yeah, second place, Miguel Oliveira, unbelievable race. Fair play to the fella, and fair play to KTM. There was talks, and I think I actually kind of mentioned it in one of my tweets. It was mentioned actually that they had found something, so they've done. That found a chassis. They changed the chassis, and I think they tested it at Jerez, but then obviously at Le Mans they hadn't been able to test it, so they didn't really know.
Enemy UAV overhead. Gas is moving.
Okay.
Vendor, if you need to buy.
There, so I'm just going to take a bit of a detour there. Hopefully it just lets me talk a little bit without getting shot at. There's a couple in storage which Oh, I don't want to get involved in really. I just want to get my load out. I think we'll go for PKM again, just to sort of see. Sure, I just heard something there. No, that's fine. Okay, not to hear anything. Got 11 grand in my pocket. Gonna get a load out. Spend all the cash. Slightly worrying that that's been used.
Enemy UAV overhead.
So yeah, I didn't really get to do much talking because I thought there was somebody around me up here. Right, let's head to storage and see if I can catch some people off guard.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, Oliver, they've obviously found something. Whether it will translate into a consistently better performance, yeah, we shall see. But it looked really good, to be fair. And
enemy UAV overhead.
Because Brad Binder was there as well, now how did he know I was there, for one? How did he know I was there? Weird. Because Brad Binder, you know, he came in a good 5th position.
Welcome to the Gulag.
And they're both really strong. God, there's 54 people already.
Sit tight, mate. You'll be out there
there's
soon
definitely
enough.
a cheater in this game. Might have even got. To be fair, this morning I was on and ran into about 3 cheaters. It's just getting stupid now. We need to really do something about it. We really need an anti-cheat. It's getting silly. But yeah, because Brad Binder was there, gives us not my favourites, these are.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
Goodness me. Don't like them guns in the Gulag at all. Yeah, we should, I think, see them sort of towards the front. The other thing that they mentioned in commentary is that the tyre allocation at Mugello was non-asymmetric, so they had a tyre that last year worked for them, and they haven't really had that this year yet, so that might potentially be another reason. And I guess if you're kind of looking at it, you think, well, actually, if that is a reason why they have done well this time, unless they get that tyre or that a similar sort of tyre in their allocation, they're potentially going to struggle again, and at the tracks they haven't got it. So hopefully they've got a little bit of a it's more positive than that, and they've found something in the chassis that makes it work with the tyres as well. So yeah, it'll be kind of want to see. But yeah, it looked really positive from that point of view. And then third Mir, who was third and then was second because Oliveira got demoted to place for track limits. And then it turned out that Mir got demoted for track limits as well. So they kind of like swapped in between. A lot of people were saying that Zarpe then should have got kind of up into the podium, but I think that was the right call. You do sort of worry. I mean, the rules, but they didn't benefit from it at all. I mean, literally, you know, they took probably the edge of the paint as they went across. But it is the rule, so you can't say that it wasn't, you know, fair. The laws have got to be implemented fairly across the board with everybody. It's as simple as that. So you can't argue with it. It just feels very, yeah, harsh, especially for the climb. The replacement seems very harsh. But again, Suzuki looked really good. Again, they just need that one-off race pace. Like, I do feel with Suzuki that they have got a very motorbike that will go well everywhere. So every race that we go to, it will go very well, and it will probably be your top 5 in everywhere, but it's unlikely to get the win. What God's earth is that?
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
The people have been in a Katoni. Right, this is what I've kind of been doing this for the Nakatomi sort of bit, because a lot of people drop in downtown still. So you kind of pick up your guns here and then move into downtown. Downtown, I've got to be honest, is not an area that I really like, but...
Enemy dropping into the AO. Eliminate all targets in the AO.
There was a point. I'm going to have to get rid of one of these. There was a point where if in solos you dropped away from Nakatomi, you were you're struggling to see anybody. I literally had a couple of games where I kind of ran around for sort of 25 minutes and got like 2 kills. It was ridiculous.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay. Let's head. Don't really like this carved rifle, got to be honest, so I would like to get rid of it. Right, where that's going from? Probably in there somewhere. It does, however, doing this, it's always slow getting your load out by quite a bit. So you've got this damn carve as well. Still conscious that there's probably someone there. Yeah.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
And that changed to double threat very quickly.
They're losing ground.
This is not ideal. I would like some kind of automatic weapon. Don't like these. Well, I don't like the carve burst, to be fair. It's the AUG or the M16 pre-nerf. They were pretty good. So, yeah, Mir did really well. I mean, it was really poor from Mir. Sorry, Rins. Weird. Never had that before. Still not found a Farah or a LC10 or, Ah, perfect, I'll take it. It's a grey one, but I don't care. And I'm triple threat. Jesus Christ.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. You're safe. You lost the enemy trackers. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Fucking run!
Keep running and running and running, running. Damn right, I'm running. Oh, right. So yeah, I thought it was a really poor piece of riding from Rins. Really, really poor. It looked like, to me, that he'd gone in hot. Enemy
UAV overhead.
Is that flag? I think that is that flag. Right.
Vendor, if you need to
That's a
buy.
dodgy one.
Friendly loadout.
Vendor, if you need to buy.
Right, let's go back and get our other loadout.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
And on one tyres. Oh, that's not good. That's in the middle of. There's just one there. That's a good sign. I'm happy with that. Bit risky. Right, I will get to show you this PKM. Because it's a beast. It absolutely kills so quickly. But yeah, he just went in too hot. He went in too hot. It's as simple as that. And then I'm gonna head over to these ones over here. And instead of just letting off the brake and just, you know, pushing it wide, obviously it probably would be losing the ability to kind of fight for the kind of major.
Gas is inbound.
Jesus Christ.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh, you haven't done that. That is not a good spot. There's definitely someone over here. Definitely someone over there. And there's definitely someone over here somewhere with a sniper. Oh, I just saw him. Okay, managed to do it. Need a bit of a setup time here, and yeah, I was really disappointed because it just looked like he'd overdone it. And there was not really a need to do that. I think he must have known. So they think there's somebody in here. I can't see anybody. I'm just at the wrong height, sadly. Can't see anything over there. Oh, just there. Saw the tracker. I forgot I've put tracker on now. Oh, it might come out. Hoping it comes out the top here somewhere.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy UAV overhead.
I can hear things, but I can't really see anything. Exactly. He's killed him then. Way on there. Whoa. Oh, get out. That is ridiculous. I'll tell you what, fair play. That looked pretty clean to me. So yeah, Mir was a really good ride. Showed his class, and could have got a second. Oh, there's 17 people.
Sit tight, mate. You'll be out there soon enough.
Miller, he had a good mature ride. He obviously didn't have the bike. This
sort them out or capture the objective. You got your ass kicked in that one. We're sending you back to base. Less than 25, we're still standing. All hard out there. Return to base and debrief.
Tell you what, I'm having some good games. I keep dying to very weird people, but none of them I've been able to see to say that they're definitely cheating. But very strange deaths from a long way away. Yeah, Miller had a good ride. He didn't obviously have the bike underneath him. He couldn't kind of really do much, and he went sort of backwards really. But picking up a sixth, decent enough. Will it be enough to win the championship? I don't know. Looking at Quintaro, it just looks like he's going to be top 3 every time he finishes the race, and he looks kind of on that level. So yeah, it's going to be difficult, but you never know. It could be enough, and you might look at that sort of 6th place and think, yeah, actually that's what won me the championship at the end of the year. Vinales, you just got to look at it. Why to poor? He came in where did he come? Vinales 8th. It's just not good enough, especially when your teammate has kind of romped away with it effectively at the front of the pack, and managed the race. Obviously, a lot of that came from qualifying, but even Vinales himself said he wasn't fast enough. It's as simple as that, and that's the reason. He shouldn't have been in Q1 anyway, but he was. It looked like he had the speed to go through, didn't, because of all the shenanigans that was going on with Marquez, and that ruined his race. But even then, you think, come on, you should be kind of moving up further than that. So yeah, it was fair play. So yeah, poor. It was a poor race from Vinales, in my opinion. Morbidelli, bad luck again. Getting cleared up almost by Marquez's bike. I feel for Morbidelli. The reason he was that low is because of his straight line potential down the straights. He's not one to kind of go out and like Marquez and try and get a toe, which would have helped. And because he was kind of so far back in qualifying, it's cost him.
Proceed to the safe zone.
So yeah, I just really unlucky and frustrating. I think more than anything from that point of view. It's a train station this time.
There's our drop zone. See you ground side. Mover spotted.
Okay, let's get down here. Out there.
Move on my waypoint.
So yeah, feel for Morbidelli. Rossi,
Clear to engage all targets.
Where's the audio? Unbelievable. Where's the audio? There's no audio at any point, unless he kind of got rough down like that straight away. Ridiculous.
You can always have
Rossi looks, he just looks slow.
Smash their mugs with
Same issues, can't stop the bike, poor braking where he's been, you know, historically brilliant.
You're up next, mate. Get ready.
We're not even talking about, you know, he's fast, but he can't manage the.
If you lose, you're done here.
He can't manage
Time to earn your freedom, soldier. You gave him a proper sorting. Stand by for redeployment.
He can't manage the tyres like longer term. He just hasn't got that speed, and it's quite sad, really. Just quite sad.
Move on my waypoint.
Head back to airport. Hopefully this hasn't been taken, and then I can sort of start again. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't want to give me a gun to start off with at all, does it? Jesus.
We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
Wow. How did he not have any recoil then? What is he moving like? How has he just lasered me from there? Yeah, this guy's sus. This guy's sus.
There's Lone Wolf. Do you read?
Why would you do that? He hasn't got any movement. He's not played a dog. Oh, he's playing it now. He's not even sprinting around. He absolutely lasered me with no recoil on an AK, which just doesn't happen. What is this guy doing? He's just... Here we go, this will show you. Oh yeah, it followed him. It followed him. He knows exactly where he is. Yeah, definitely. He just knew where he was there. Oh my god. Just thinking of having shadow banned or something, it's ridiculous. I've never had this amount of cheese. Like, literally. Well, that was one confirmed one, but goodness me, the others made me think that there was something going on. Weird. So yeah, Rossi just, he just looks slow. He doesn't look like he's got any ideas. And yeah, Bastianini. I think the one thing he's got to think of is he's got to check what's in front of you. I mean, I don't quite know what was happening. Zarko must have just been on the brakes and, you know, really slowing it down quickly. There were sort of thoughts that potentially they were putting the front whole shot device and locking it in. Could be. Potentially, maybe some, you know, they're going to look at that and maybe ban that sort of stuff, where you have to brake really hard and get it to lock in, which kind of makes sense. But I just think, you know, probably lack of experience, especially on these sort of bikes. The MotoGP bikes stop very, very quickly considering their the weight and the size. So, yeah, it was. Yeah, just kind of wondered what happened. And then when they showed the replay as well, it was mental. I mean, yeah, how Zarko got away with that, I have no idea. But yeah, that was yeah, quite a funny and a weird start to a race. So that's the kind of review of the Mugello 2021 race.
We'll be deploying shortly.
Sort of next up is Kontaro. So just to kind of, you know, having a sort of look at him. He obviously started really well in 2020. He won the first 2 races. Excellent. He started won the first 2 races, and then it kind of went downhill from there. He admitted openly that, you know, that the pressure did get to him, which is understandable. He's still a very, very young guy. Not had a huge amount of experience in motorcycle racing. So, you know, you can understand that. But for me, he just seems different this year. Obviously, he had the harass thing. I mean, he would have won harass if he hadn't have the arm pump issue. I don't think there's any doubt about that. He just looks different. He just looks controlled.
Proceed to the safe zone.
There's our drop zone. See you ground
He just looks controlled. He looks a lot more mature. He's obviously, he will have been kind of having help mentally after last year. If he's sort of being honest and saying that he's struggling from a mental point of view, and to deal with pressure, he would have been working on that and getting himself sorted for this
Being
season.
tracked by an enemy team, stay sharp.
And he does look confident. Right now, because this is so far out.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Well, hopefully I'll be able
Enemy dropping into the AO.
to show you how much recoil this AK has. That guy was just... That guy was just ridiculous. Still can't hear anything. There's nothing wrong with that too, so that is just absolutely lasered me.
Win this fight and you return to the front
Not having a
line.
good day.
If you lose, you're done here. Time to earn your freedom, soldier. Yeah.
Oh,
Stand by for
that was so lucky. How I got that. Right, okay. Where do I go from here? I'd like to find a scavenger, generally, but there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of scavengers around. I don't know if they've done anything to the spawn rate.
Eyes on scavenger contract.
Yeah, I can't tell, he just looks different. I mean, he's outperforming Maverick massively.
Just inbound.
Morbidelli is obviously on the 2019, like I say, it's a bit of a, can't really compare with the Ferrari. But he just looks good. He just looks like a more complete rider, and the reason I say that is because like today, he knew he had to break away. He knew he had to break away from the people behind him, because if he stayed in there and he had Zarko coming past him every time, it would have been an absolute nightmare, because he'd have just been stuck there. And with the same time, the same thing every time, Zarko coming across.
Located a supply box. Secure that position.
That's weird. That's very weird. But oh, I will take it. Someone's doing a Nakatomi car thing.
Enemy UAV overhead. Next objective located.
Yeah, he knew he had to get away.
Destination marked.
Enemy UAV overhead. Contract updated. New objective identified.
Troops in contact.
Oh dear. Okay, right. Don't know how I got shot from this way, which is a slight concern.
Loadout drop headed your way.
How in God's name do I
Gas
get up
is
there?
inbound. Marking new safe zone.
God, do I have to get up? Not that I need the actual satchel, but the contract. Would be useful at this point in time. The extra money. Oh, God's sake. Good movement, good movement. Bastards. Right. Go and see. What's going up here? Right, let's get a different one. This is a nice class as well, the SA87.
Gas is moving.
The only way I can think, and I'm hoping, you go there?
Contract failed. Stand down.
Brilliant, it's got a sniper, that's not good. Of course, there's a likelihood. Everybody could be ghosted right now, so... You have to make a move, because this is coming. Right. Yeah, Kantaro. Yeah, he just looks pretty good. I guess the only question you could probably say of him is, can he manage his mind? Can he, cover? Can he cover that sort of part of his psyche? I hope he can. He's a brilliant rider. Is it when it doesn't render in quite? It looks like somebody's moving. Okay, can't see anybody. I don't think anybody would make a move now across here. I think they've already probably made the move. Everybody on heartbeat. Jesus, how's...
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
This is going to be awkward. This is going to be really freaking awkward now. Get as far away as I can. Trouble with snipers, you only need one lucky shot. I've still not got ghost either, so I need to kind of get that 1-2 off. Is that okay? Yeah.
Got gas moving in.
Where did he go? Just got ghost maybe? That's some movement from here if he's managed to get... Was it 40 meters it was? Well, okay. Can't hear any boxes or anything here.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Sort them out.
So yeah, whoa.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That was a lot of lag.
Going back in.
The bounty target is down. Well done. Less than 25
God.
still standing. We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
Nearly got him. Nearly got him. Just couldn't. Well, he lagged massively, didn't he, at that point? So, so yeah, it's going to be the key for Kantari, is just managing the way he kind of approaches everything when the chips are down. Yeah, how he's able to manage it. Can he get sort of fifths, sixths while he's struggling? And that's going to be the there's no question that he's got the one lap pace. He's so fast, absolutely rapid, and he can just like disconnect the brain and sort of just go for stuff and kind of make it work, which is something that Marquez has been able to do in the past, and Quintana just seems to have that knack. And then the last kind of bit, so that sort of wraps up Quintana. I think in summary, he's a brilliant rider, and he's, I think, now got to be the favourite. He's shown that he's strong everywhere in different tracks, and it'll be an impressive performance by somebody else to come and overcome Quintana and the Yamaha squad who look strong. The last sort of bit, just to wrap up sort of the last 20 minutes, is the 3 ups and 3 downs. So, this is literally just my sort of view on it. If you agree, brilliant, let me know. If you disagree, brilliant, let me know. And I'm happy to kind of discuss in the comments as well.
For deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
The 3 ups, Cantararo, what can you say? Leading to the championship already by more than a race win. I think this is the sixth race. So we've got two Qatar, Portimao, Jerez, Le Mans. Yeah, so it's the 6th race. Already a race win ahead of everybody else. Absolutely brilliant. The second up that I've got is KTM.
You're going to the war zone.
Brilliant performance, a completely different performance. I think the best Oliveira has done previously in previous world races is 11th, and he came second. What a change! It was absolutely fantastic racing. He was thereabouts. He tracked Zarco for most of the race, and then when he knew that Mir was coming, he kind of set off and put the pace up, and he did well enough to do it. It's just superb. Really, really good. I'll go airport. My only kind of reservation, and obviously Brad Binder also got a 5th. He had got quite a quiet race. He didn't. He was kind of at the front of the group behind the leaders, but never really had to kind of fight anybody off. So, not my usual landing spot at all, but we'll try and make it work. Gun would be nice, and ideally not one that's M60. They've done really well. As I say, my only kind of concern with KTM is that have they actually turned a corner everywhere? Oh, another M60. Jeez. Taking the neck now. Jesus Christ. That would be nicely, thank you very much. Right, let's go under the baggage. Can they do it now? It sounds like they can, because one of the items they've been able to get is fuel, and that's supposedly making a big difference, which is brilliant, because you would think that performance and that power isn't going to go away. It will be there for every single race. The other one, which I'm a little bit more concerned about, is I'll be able to see some of the recoil on this. No, spot scope, no, that's just not going to work. That's a clutch just at the, at the right time. The other one was the new chassis. No.
You're losing ground.
That I'm a little bit more concerned about. Just simply, have they just worked something out for Mugello? And actually, when they come to...
Recon's up.
UAV entering the AO.
will they be able to
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for
replicate it
resupply.
in other places? He's gone to get that scout, I think. Okay, no, he's not. That scout is still there. Interesting. Right. Excellent decision to come to the airport. Get up here. Slightly.
Friendly loadout drop on the
Need to
way.
get moving. Right, he's gone to get that car. So how am I looking? Potentially pick up this scout and move forward. So yeah, KTM, that's my only kind of worry. Ooh.
Motherfucker.
Sorry for that.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Out of the way. I'll drive.
Because I'm not the best driver. Yeah, and the third up was Zarko, leading the Ducati charge, other than obviously Bagnar, who crashed out, and you got to finish the race to be part of it. Yeah, he looked. He's starting to look assured. I mean, the Portimao crash aside, he's looked pretty insured throughout all the races really. And maybe he's just, you know, he could quite easily still be part of this championship. I'm going to try and get as close to the middle as possible, because if I can get my loadout to drop towards the middle of the next circle, as I've already got Ghost. If I then come back from Gulag, I've got a loadout to do it. That's not bad, that's not bad. Let's see where it falls.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Let's do it. Not the biggest tools. Alright, where do we need to go?
Any contract located.
I don't really like using those vehicles normally. Yeah, Zarko has looked very assured.
Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
What am I?
You've got gas moving in.
I'm just going to come back because it's going to be better. It's going to give me a better view. And I've got cold
Enemy
blooded
UAV
up,
overhead.
which is it basically doesn't give a high alert indicator, so it'll only see me as a 2.
Hostile operator. Going back in.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
Taking the wheel.
Not taking vehicles normally. Then I'll take it in for most of this game. But yeah, that was a good plan, that was. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. He's king. It's going to pull towards port, this is. So I'm going to get across here now.
Recon's up.
Enemy UAV overhead.
UAV entering
Andrew,
the
we're
AO.
on.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Move on my waypoint.
I'll try and get ahead of him now. Move round. Damn it.
You're losing ground.
Damn it. If that was the only guy here, then he's gone. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Literally one shot. Absolutely one shot. And now my loadout is in the gas.
You're
Superb.
in here and you return to the front line.
Oh,
You
I've
lose,
got
your
the
fight
manual
is
as well.
over. Sort them out or capture the objective. Yeah, you took their arm.
Wow,
Stand by
that
for
was...
redeployment.
Oh, I never like those. Yeah, the 3 downs, so Marquez performance. That is just, you know, when you've got a bad shoulder. Wow, there's literally nothing.
Move on my waypoint.
Pretty sure it's around there somewhere.
the new safe zone.
This is not good. Got a feeling I might have been out of gas. So. There's somebody in here, I'm dead.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Right. 2 plates. 160. And a sniper.
Gas is closing
And I'll
in.
tell you what, I'm rubbish at snipers. Like proper. Absolute garbage. I would swap a shotgun for it, but still. Yeah, Marquez, I mean, really poor. Bad shoulder. And then he does that. You know, much too aggressive, much too early. You know, for him it should be about getting mileage under his belt and okay. That's not too bad. So yeah, really sort of poor from Marquez, really poor.
Gotta complete the mission.
Oh.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Kind of getting back to a place where we may be able to do something. This reticle is pretty shocking though, to be fair. So yeah, market, I guess we'll see kind of what comes out of what people say, but yeah, I don't know. That was a very surprising thing for Marquez to have done. Well, kind of wasn't surprising, it's Marquez. And, oh, you are kidding me.
25 was still standing.
Why are you just sitting there? Let's spectate this guy. Yeah, he needs to build himself up. You know, he is struggling. Look at this guy, Jesus. What are you doing? Oh dear, right. I suppose if I did that, at least I'd be able to talk a little bit more to you guys. But I'd never play like that. I mean, it's just
I'll take the wheel.
Really poor. Got something below here. The second down is Vinales. Yeah, he just needs to be near his teammate. He needs to be close. I mean, he started off FP1 really well. Fastest, he kind of thought, oh, here, Maverick could do something here. just nothing, just absolutely nothing. I've kind of been vocal on my streams previously. It's just not good enough from a factory rider, especially when when your teammate is going to what is he doing? He's basically winning the race, relatively comfortably. Obviously not. You can only be so comfortable in MotoGP, but relatively comfortable. You just. I just don't understand it at all, and I don't think he'll be at Yamaha after his. What's he doing? After his contract's up, I don't think they'll take him. At least he's got a headset. What is he doing? You've got to move. You've got to move. What are you doing? What? He's to the other. He's left. He's left. He's left. He's there. He's somewhere there. Yeah, doesn't that fit? Wow.
They've stripped the place.
Less than 5 targets remain. Let's get it done.
Who's there? Oh, I don't know. And then the third one, quickly, is Rossi. Mugello was one of the races you kind of thought he could do it. He could be back. There's positive things around Jerez. Wow. This guy looks suspect as well, weirdly.
Marking targets. You cleared hot.
Can he? Yeah, he needs to. He needs to do much better. He needs to do much better. And I don't think he can. I don't think he's got that in his locker. So yeah, is it time to retire? I've already talked about Rossi as well on previous streams. So there's definitely something needs to be done. Hide in a corner where you can't move out. He's got the gas though. He has got the gas. Good early move. Oh, you're going to jump down then, you're not going to be able to see anything. Oh no. He's dead. Poor play. Really poor play. Can't see anything. Should have, you had plenty of gas mask. So, yeah, that's sort of Mugello done and dusted. Come back next week for another stream to talk about the recent going on in MotoGP. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and tell people about this stream. Obviously, really new, and just want to get a bit of a community going, and be somewhere where you can talk about MotoGP and the kind of recent news and reviews and kind of what's going on. So thanks for watching. If you've got to here, thank you very much, and I will see you next week at 7:30 British summertime.